All right. Welcome to Magnificent Monday. I am so excited to treat myself to a Hydra Spa facial. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. First of all, a Hydra Spa facial is a facial where you will deeply exfoliate your face, cleanse it and exfoliate. And then you deeply moisturize it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And you might have read that you should not over exfoliate, and that is true. But once a month, it is okay to do all of the exfoliation and cleansing that we're going to do. So let's take a look, okay, at what a Hydra Spa facial is. Oh, I've got Emma, do you mind if I highlight you too? So I have a couple of people doing this. Would that be okay?
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you so much. It's fun to watch two people. All right. If anybody else is joining us in the Hydra Spa facial and doesn't mind being on camera, you're certainly welcome. So good to see you, Krista. Yeah, we're doing something that should only be done once a month. And if you do a Hydra Spa facial, you'd go and pay, somebody can Google it, but it's usually $250. Hi, Nancy, to do a facial like this. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to take these fake eyelashes off, okay? And then I'm going to take my eye makeup remover. I want this to be interactive, but you don't have to use your voice. You can type it in. I want you to be an interactive learner here. This is the oil. Oh my gosh, I love it, Emma. The oil-free hydrate, oil. What is it, Emma? The oil-free eye makeup remover. Now it's really important that you shake this before you use it. Emma's using a different kind of a cotton ball. Show them what you're using. Okay, so she uses that one. I use this right here. And so we're going to take this and we shook this all up and then we place it on our eye and we count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel free to do this with us. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it over, shake the bottle just to make sure, put an ample amount. How many days does it take for you to run out of this? Or how many months, Emma?
A long time.
It takes like, I'm pretty like a month and a half-ish with this. But put it in the chat how much time it takes for you and feel free to grab your stuff. Time to take our makeup off. Okay, I'm going to get my last little bits off. This is always the first step to cleansing, is taking off all of your eye makeup, okay? So everybody take off your eye makeup. What's the price point of our oil-free eye makeup remover? Type it in the chat. Okay, get your warm water going here. Oh, Laura. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. She just put her makeup on. Sorry. Okay, now I like cleansing. We're going to cleanse our face. I liked this Skinvigorate brush, and I hope to God they come out with this again. What I understand is that this is something, since it was hardware, so to speak, that they were not manufacturing at the Mary Kay manufacturing plant. And so the company that made these are not available anymore, went out of business. And so therefore we can't get these anymore. This is the Sonic Skinvigorate brush. So Emma, are you going to use the Sonic Skinvigorate brush, or are you going to, oh, you are too. I know you get used to it and it just is so good. And you can see, look at all that dirt. Now, some of you might advise your people to use micellar water. I don't. I don't like micellar water because when we have it, it's good, but I don't like micellar water because if I use micellar water, I have to keep on using it over and over and over and over, right? Do I see some shaking heads? Anybody? Yeah, it doesn't clean well. And so I don't want any dirt on my face at all. So I'm just gonna use this washcloth. Now, this is one of our disposable washcloths on section 2. I would, if I were you, and stop using the washcloths that you have. For one thing, they get really dirty, or at least I think they might. You never know what kind of germs are on them. This is so convenient. My face is totally clean. Put this in the dirty clothes there, or not the dirty clothes, the trash. And I use one a day, you know, and I just love these washcloths. $2.50 for what is it, for 25 of them? Somebody look it up. It's like 10 cents each. It's crazy. Skinvigorate brushes.
I thought it was 30.
How much? 30?
I thought it was 30 plus. Yeah.
30 plus. Wow, that's even better. Okay, so now we've cleansed our face. So what we're going to do is we're going to use microdermabrasion. Again, if you're new, just getting on, this is called a Hydra Spa facial that they do at the salons, and you can do it with all of your Mary Kay products. So the Microdermabrasion Plus set has the pore minimizer. For a Hydra Spa facial, you won't use this. And just some product education in case you don't know, the microdermabrasion aluminum oxide crystals that you see in my hand should be used in the shower. Does anybody know why?
It's easier to clean it, rinse it off your face.
Yeah, right now, Emma and I are going to have water dripping down our arms because it's just gonna, it's just gonna do that to us. So, but we're gonna have to use it at the sink. Now, this is very important. You instruct your clients on how to use this, because if you use it just like this on dry skin, no, that is terrible. You want to make sure your face is dripping wet with water, because it is too harsh to use on dry skin. So that's why now it looks like I'm putting it on the eyes. I am not putting it anywhere near my eyes. Okay. Now this is the microdermabrasion refined step. Okay, there's 2 steps. I'm going to add more water because I want that slide to be very gentle. Anyway, this is the first formula. If you're taking notes, these are aluminum oxide crystals, okay, that are designed to take off that top layer of skin. Now notice I'm continually massaging in more water and continuing to exfoliate and take off the top layer of skin, which will reveal more radiant skin. It will also even out discoloration on my face from the sun damage, okay? Also, it will reduce the fine lines that are like this. It'll take it down, and it will also minimize the pore size. Well, let me put it this way. It will take off the gunk on top of the pores so that when you use the pore minimizer, it will reduce your pore size. So now it looks like Emma is ahead of me here. It's going to take a bit of time for me to take this off. Okay, feel free to join us if you'd like and start to do your face. This is a facial that you can do as a second facial. Certainly you can do it on Zoom. that's the only way actually that I ever did these was on Zoom. Because you always want to have, if you recall from last week's training, or actually it was from this Saturday, that you always want to have 2 appointments with your clients. And this could be the second one. This could be the second one. They will show up for this. This is a $250 process. And almost all of these products, I use another washcloth, all of these products have samples. So you can go ahead and buy samples and send them out to your clients. Now, can you buy the microdermabrasion separately from the pore minimizer? If you don't have large pores, Emma says yes. Okay, so, but how much money do you save if you get the microdermabrasion plus set? It's discounted by $4, I believe. Make sure you let people know about the fabulous discounts when they get more than one product, right? Or if they get a set. So now we have cleansed. We used our oil-free eye makeup remover, our volume firm cleanser, or our Miracle Set cleanser, and now we have taken off that top layer of skin. Now, normally you would just do this and that would be the end of it, but not for the once a month Hydra Spa facial. We are going to do some deep cleansing. Who likes this charcoal mask? I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to apply it with our special applicator that you can sell to people. How much is the applicator? I actually don't even remember. Somebody put it in the chat. So I'm applying this. Of course, I'm not applying it to the eye area because the eye area is special. You never want to put anything that you're putting on your face on the eye area because the eye area is so delicate, right, you guys? I am putting this, I'm not putting it on my neck, but what you're going to see, now I think I put it on too thickly for you to see this, so maybe Emma will put it on a little thinner, but I'm putting it on kind of thick. You don't need to put it on this thick. And if you put it on a little bit lighter, you will be able to see, and I've seen some of you guys on your social media showing how yucky, how wonderfully yucky it is when you use this because it pulls out all of the dirt and impurities. And you always want to sell this, always, 100% of the time, with the clear proof set. Okay, I'm just rinsing off my charcoal mask on my hand. Now, how long do you let the charcoal mask dry? 20 minutes. So we're going to do something else here. I'm going to go ahead and use the first step, and feel free to follow along, of the satin lip set. Okay. Did we find out that this was 25? Did anybody put that in the chat? Help me out, guys. 25 for the charcoal mask. All right, now we're going to go ahead and use our satin lip scrub. So we gently massage that on the lips, and that will take off the dry, dead skin cells. I'm going to be feeling great after this. I might as well, since I have to leave this on for about 20 minutes, I'm going to use this little guy. What is he? His name is Indulge Soothing Eye Gel. So what does this do? This reduces the puffiness in the eye area and also hydrates the eye area. So I'm going to go ahead and pat this under and above my eyes. I'm going to pat it. I'm not going to rub it. I'm going to pat it. It's going to give me a cooling sensation. What other products can you use besides this cooling gel? Anybody know? To reduce puffiness and add moisture? I bet you could know. I bet you know. Hydrogel eye patches. Thank you, Laura. Yes, that could be in lieu of what I use. I didn't have any, believe it or not. If you leave those hydrogel eye patches open, they dry out, which is what happened to mine. 2 containers, I did that too. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna leave this on. All right, so let's talk about the new products while we're letting this hydrogel or HydroSpa facial work. What questions do we have first before I go on about the HydroSpa facial? Anybody? So Laurel says with the eye gel, I always put the eye gel on 2 times when I use it, like double, like you put it on once and then you put it on twice.
I put it on once and then I give it a few minutes and then I put on a second layer, and that seems to always take care of the puffiness.
Wow, that's awesome. Have you tried the hydrogel eye patches, Laurel?
Yes, I actually like the eye gel better.
You do? Great. Okay, perfect.
I do. And then I have a question on the HydroSpa. Have you ever between, let's see here, after the charcoal mask, you do the repair thing, and then you do the moisture renewing gel mask. Between those two, do you ever use, or have you ever tried using the oh, my words fail me today, the mask that helps remove spots?
Which mask is that one?
Let me go look. Give me 5 seconds.
Because this that I'm using,
Even Complexion Essence mask.
yeah, they don't have that one. That one went away a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
after the Radiance, Revealing Radiance facial peel. Never mind what I said then.
Yeah, so,
It's gone.
the navy bean extract in the charcoal mask actually evens out the skin tone. Plus, of course, the microderm that we use, the aluminum oxide crystals, will make a marked difference in that as well. So, okay, so let's take a look at some of the newer products. Oh, wait, Raina, you raised your hand?
What is the difference between the hydrogel eye patches and the hydrogel, just the regular gel for your eyes?
Um, well, the patches are actually physical, like teardrop shaped sort of things that you put on the eye. I don't know, people like different things. Oh, Laura, you wanted to chime in on this question?
So one of the things that I tend to use is I tend to use the eye patches in the morning, because there's also this like tingling effect when I use them personally, and I feel like it helps wake up and energize my eye area. And then if I'm, puffiness before I use my eye cream or whatever, then I typically use the blue Indulge Soothing Eye Gel at night.
Mhm.
But they're they're similar, but
You're very, that's why I had a little trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I took out off that eye gel thing. That's the only that's the only product that I'm a little sensitive to, and I was having trouble with it. So whenever anybody has trouble with anything, just ask them to remove it. If the client has some milk, put it on a cotton ball, and it wasn't that big of a problem on my eyes, so don't worry. But if it had been and somebody's turning red or something like that, you can always pat milk on their face and it neutralizes it immediately. That has been a little bit of a handy tip here and there, because skin can be interesting.
My mom has the same reaction, Kathy.
Oh,
When
really?
she gets her eyelashes, when she goes to bed at night and then she puts the blue eye gel on right before bed, then it gets in her lashes and it irritates her eyes.
Yeah, there's a lot of herbs and stuff like that, comfrey and all sorts of fun stuff. I probably am a little bit allergic. So unfortunately, nobody signed up for the retreat. So yet, although I am hopeful that you will, and you do have until September 1st to sign up and to register. and only pay $225. It's well worth it for $250 though. So I'm really hoping and praying that, like I said, we have 10 spots, but that I have some people for my unit since I'm heading this marvelous retreat up. So I really hope that you will consider attending. All right, and of course, the biggest fall retreat recognition is to hold 10 parties of 3 or more, or facial 30 faces totally. So total rather, sorry. And so, and complete 10 opportunity shares and place a cumulative 800 section 1 order. So I hope that I'll have a lot of those beautiful Olive Excellence pins to present to all of you. We'll also be recognizing the red jackets and first quarter stars, and we have a lot of those. Now, I didn't bring the purses into the bathroom, but we are definitely doing the purse drawing, so get excited. It will be next Monday. And if your person wins, then you win. So let me explain. It's Labor Day, so I think what I'm going to do is this is going to be our main meeting, and we'll just keep it really short. I'll just share about the opportunity to everybody there. They've already heard it, so I'll go pretty quick. But, you know, like I did before, I think it took all of 10 minutes, you know, and if they're there, I will double the amount of product from $100 to $200 of free product for the people that listened to the opportunity. So I know that Tracy and Raina have a lot of people that listened. I know that Krista's here had some people. Nancy did too, and I'm not sure the iPhone who that is. But anyway, and then some people that aren't here had people listen as well. So I'm so excited. So there's 2 drawings, but it's one drawing, but your name is going to be next to the person that I share the opportunity with. So like with Krista, good to see you, Krista. It would say something like Pam-Krista. So when I spin the wheel, if Pam, her friend that listened to the opportunity, wins the $100 of free product from me, then guess what? Krista will get to pick her glamorous purse and get to have that as a gift from me. Now, if Pam is there, her guest or your guest, and I draw her name, of course, Krista would still get the purse, but instead of $100 of free product, if she's there, I will double that to $200. So get excited. Now, here is a little bit of a script to send out. Hi, Laurel. Thanks again for listening to the perks and benefits of the Mary Kay opportunity. You might want to say if it was at your debut, at my debut, or just end it with that, whatever makes sense. I don't know if I told you, but you are going to be in a drawing for $100 of free products just because you gave your opinion of the opportunity. We're doing the drawing on September 2nd at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Adjust that time. If you're Central Time, then it would be 8. If you're Eastern Time, it would be 9. If you win the drawing, then my director will double the prize to $200 of free product. Do you want to attend? So put some emojis in there, but there you go. There's a script that you can just text out to everybody who listened to the opportunity. Okay, we don't need that. All right, well, I promised you, hold on one second. Where are we at with time, Emma? Is it 20 minutes yet?
I wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
All right, give us about
My
5,
face is drying.
give us about 5 more minutes, okay? We're going to go ahead and share the screen. And I'm going to show you the new products. How about that? Whoa. What's going on? Okay, here we go. Can you see that?
As bright summer days ease into cozy autumn nights, an enchanting season emerges with hidden gems at every turn. Starting with the limited edition eyeshadow in 3 matte pigment-rich shades perfect for fall. Offer a luxe experience to the lipstick lovers on your list with 5 opulent new shades that drench lips in luscious hydration, rich color, and brilliant shine. For the confident, expressive woman in your life, Belara hits all the right notes. Gift the limited edition body lotion or the perfectly balanced limited edition fragrance and body bundle. And don't forget the men in your life. Refresh them from head to toe with a limited edition hair and body wash gift set in 2 fresh scents. Complete the experience by creating a gift bundle that includes one of the matching cologne sprays. Infuse the holidays with even more warmth and TLC with a pair of cozy chic fuzzy socks, free with the purchase of Mint Bliss energizing lotion for feet and legs. The season of gift giving is here, so shop Mary Kay and find beautiful surprises that enrich every wish.
Oh, fun. All right. What did you see in there that you liked, you guys? Did you like the lipsticks? The Belara lotion? The men's body and hair shampoo? What did you like best? Put it in the chat. Let's see what you guys put. What did you say in the chat? Let's see what everybody said. All of them. I know the eyeshadows, Viv. Oh, okay. And Laura, I know you love the matte eyeshadows. She got that for being almost $1,000 babe last week. Way to go. They're cute socks. Oh, you like the cute socks. I know that's such a good little gift that you don't have to pay for. Let me take this off. Yeah. These socks come for free. I can't believe Mary Kay does all they do for us. These little socks come for free. I've had a pair from a million years ago. They're durable, they're quality. Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, they're falling apart. No, they're not. Are they so cute? They're so cute. So, yeah, these come with the energizing foot and leg treatment. And you don't have to pay for these. When you come to the retreat, one of the things we're going to be showing you is all these really low price gift ideas that you can take home. And one of them, I know, are going to include the socks and the energizing foot and leg treatment. So this is a great gift. So, all right, let's move on. What is our next step in this Hydra Spa facial? Well, believe it or not, we're actually going to go to the second layer of skin. We've already removed the top layer of skin. Can you believe it? Wow, with the microdermabrasion. Then we have pulled out of our pores. Now, I did the charcoal mask too thick, so I could not demonstrate to you how it pulled out dirt and impurities. I'm sorry, I should have put it on a lot thinner because you would have seen a lot of dots, right, Emma? Where I don't even have dry skin. I don't have oily skin. I mean, pardon me, I don't even have oily skin, but it pulls out all the gunk out of my pores here, here, and here. So that's all gone. Now I'm going to go ahead on this Hydra Spa facial and add the skin revealing lotion. Now, if you've been, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the back of my hand. If you've been to any of my parties, you have noticed that this is the premier exfoliant that doesn't just take off the top layer of skin, but it goes to the second layer of skin and removes the dead skin cells beneath. So this is our premier exfoliator. Looks like I need more. Okay. So yeah, this is for mature skin. This is the only exfoliator they really need, except when they do the Hydra Spa facial, which is why it is such an amazing second appointment for everybody. First, they get, of course, they meet with you. They try the basic skincare. They usually will get that miracle set or the repair, and then they'll get the microderm or the skin revealing lotion, which I have right now. And they probably get a few other little things. And that's cool. And then they come back and then you can do the Hydro Spa facial. We used to do some color at the second appointment, and you can sure do color at the second appointment. I'm even going to go on my lower neck here. You can do color at your second appointment, but it is a little bit more challenging, I found, when I was starting to do everything on Zoom. The color became a little challenging to teach. And so my second appointment was this whole hydrofacial thing. So somebody time us for 10 minutes because we need to leave the Revealing Radiance facial peel on for 10 minutes. So let's go ahead. Whoops, my glasses. Let's go ahead and give a little recognition to everybody. All right, let me take myself off spotlight. Okay, all right, so glad you guys are here. Hello, Bobby, I hope you totaled your sales. Okay. Oh, Kimberly likes the body lotion and hair shampoo. I know. It's just, you need to buy this. Okay, you need to get this as soon as it comes out. For instance, if Kimberly, who by the way just did a vendor fair for the first time, yay Kimberly, if she knows she can sell that men's body and hair shampoo, then she has to think to herself, well, how many do I think I can sell? What do I want to challenge myself to sell? 10. Okay, so get 10 and then go out and sell them. Okay, but these are limited edition. If your client, Laura, like I said, she had a $1,000 week last week. And so she got one of these products as a gift for free. If her grandma, who wanted a matte eyeshadow, loves this eyeshadow that she got, because she passed it over to her grandma when she got it, then Laura needs to buy 2, 3, or 4 more, right? It has a 3-year shelf life. So this is limited edition. If you're crazy about this green, get extras, okay? Now this hydrating lipstick seems to not be limited edition. So we're gonna look at this as just a mainline product that we may want to keep in our inventory. Some great colors. Look at these beautiful looks. Oh, yeah, let me pin myself for a second here. Okay. Really fun. Vamp up that vanity. Oh, they have little sets. I love that. When you're calling your customers, which by the way, Christina did a great job this week. All her sales, and you'll find out in a second, were from customer reorders. So for Christina, when her people get this lookbook, which this isn't out yet, but when they do, I don't think they have it yet, but when they do, she can refer them to this page where they can see all the stuff. What do they need? What do they need? The finishing spray. Oh, love that. The CC cream, the little petite palette. What do they need? You're their shopping buddy. I think this is going to be a big seller. I bet you anything this is going to sell out. Just telling you guys. We've got the fragrances all lined up there. And then of course we've got the berry and vanilla. Some great little gift ideas. This is amazing. And you guys, so many of you did the preferred customer program. I'm so proud of you. There's all the little skincare sets, this book. To put this together, you're independent business owners, but look, they do all of this for us. Unbelievable that they do this. And then of course, for those of you who are new, I never knew this at the beginning. At the end of the book, I used to have to go through and find the prices. I didn't realize at the end of the book, it's skincare, and then it goes over to foundations, and then it goes to color. So this is a lot easier. Okay. All right. So I don't know why I was talking about that, but let's go ahead and are these products available on September 15th? With the early ordering for PCP on, thank you, Laura. You are like so helpful, Laura. It's amazing. Yes, yes. I can get them now, which is why you're so excited to win the drawing. By the way, does anybody know how to do the wheel spinner? The wheel of names? No? Okay. I'll do it before we leave, and one of you will get one of these products. Okay. So, but let's see what we did in the way of, that's right. But it's not a big deal, Raina, if she can't get on and do that. But if she can, just put the names of everybody that's here. Okay, so what was I going to say? Yes, so without appointments, without bookings, we don't have a business. So I want you to put in the chat how many appointments you have set. Some of you have already just done your debut, and that's great. You know, Terry's debut last week, what she sell, I'm not sure if she's here. Maybe she's the iPhone person, but she sold 1,500 at her debut. Well, that's great. But how about selling another 1,500, getting some bookings, getting some appointments on your book so that you can continue to expand your customer base. So let's see here. Okay, let's see how many bookings we have for the future. Okay, well, Vivian's giving out a color card. That's awesome. Those samples do nothing when they're in your purse. Good for you. Already gotten that set up. Okay, bookings, 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 bookings. Type it in the chat. Mary Kay said, when you leave an appointment and you don't get another booking, it's like leaving at least $100 on the table. There we go. Okay, Nancy has 5 faces booked for this week. Are they individual or as a group, Nancy?
They are individual.
Oh man, this is going to be an amazing week for you. Good job.
Thank you.
And Raina and Tracy think that they have some. I'm pretty sure that Tracy, when you guys followed up with the people, whenever you follow up for the sale at the debut, you always say, okay, well, I'm sending you some samples. When can we set a date to get together like this? Like this. This is for those of you who are like, how do you do a facial? This is it. Go in your bathroom, wash your face, or you could sit at a table and wash your face and everybody can join with you. Mildred has 5 bookings. That's so great, Mildred. Way to go. Oh, this is so great. So great. Okay, anybody else have appointments scheduled? Okay, well, Nancy and Mildred, congratulations to both of you. All right. 1 appointment, Kimberly. Yes, yes, the vendor event. Kimberly, what did you think of doing at a vendor event? Go ahead and come off mute and tell us how you felt about doing that vendor event the other day.
I actually did like it. I was pretty apprehensive about it. I wasn't sure what to think. I know I've seen some pictures of what people have on their tables and all that jazz, but I didn't know what I was going to bring necessarily. So I was trying to think of a few ideas, and I looked up some of what other people have said because I'm a part of a few Facebook groups and all of that. And I just made a couple decisions. I did talk with Wanda a little bit, and I took some things and I used some suggestions that I had heard for talking to people. And I think that was helpful. I didn't talk to everybody, but I did talk to quite a few of them. So I felt pretty good about it.
That's fantastic. So one of the key things after, whoops, hold on. I have no light. Okay. One of the key things after a vendor event is to call the people immediately while they still remember you. and to book an appointment. And always remember the tentative appointment booking script that I taught you as a new consultant. And so that goes, let's say Kimberly says, oh yeah, I can't wait for my facial you told me about at the vendor event. Yeah, but you know what? I'm a server and I don't know my schedule until Sunday. Then you say the tentative booking approach. Oh, that's great. I can't wait to get together with you. Hey, how about we do this? Why don't we schedule a tentative date with the understanding that if you have to work, we'll just change it. But that way we have something to look forward to. How does that sound? So anyway, so you can do that if they say, oh gosh, Kimberly, I want to have a whole group, but let me check with them. Oh, that's so great. Hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we schedule a tentative date with the understanding that if your friends can't make it, we'll just change the date. How's that sound? Or if they say, oh, I'm just so busy. I just don't know how I'll fit it in. Oh, I understand. That's so hard to be busy. We're all so busy, aren't we? You know, that's why we need to get together and give you a little bit of pampering, don't you think? How about we do this? Why don't we schedule a tentative date with the understanding that if you're just absolutely spent and you just can't do it, we'll just change the time. How does that sound? You deserve it. So again, that tentative booking approach is going to be needed almost all the time. Anyway, good job, Kimberly. Let's give her a round of applause for that vendor event, and congratulations to Mildred and to Nancy for the 5 appointments. Okay, well, I already took off my skin revealing radiance peel. And my goodness, this is fantastic. So now I'm going to go ahead and start to moisturize. So I'm going to do the second part of my satin lips. Who knows? The lip balm, who knows how long this will moisturize? I bet Krista could put that in there because, oh wait, was it? No, it wasn't Krista. It was Asia actually. I was talking with somebody about on her behalf about the satin lip set, and this moisturizes for 6 hours. Oh my gosh. But she wanted something that protected from the sun, and this one doesn't. So, but you can see my lips are red. I'm not wearing any lipstick. This lighting is terrible, but they're quite red simply because of the stimulation that the sugar scrub gave me. So I'm hydrating my lips. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to take this little concoction. This is the naturally hydrating oil. And I'm going to go ahead. This is 100% pure by European standards of purity. It has a little eyedropper. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my face. Okay. We're going to put this right on my face. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice. Has a nice vanilla smell. Always should try to go upward and outward. Okay. Well, I got a little bit much. Okay. So what I'm going to do, this is kind of the Kathy style. I just decided to do it kind of different this way. I'm going to use the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask now. All right. I don't know if this will work, but I just realized got this little cool little handy dandy thing. Mask applicator. Oh my God, this feels amazing. Emma, are you putting on your moisture? Oh, the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask has this cooling sensation that you guys are missing out on. Are you taking notes on this? Again, this is something that you can use as the second appointment, the reason to get together. Now, here's the thing with makeup. This is kind of a business thing, and you know, we're all about love and all that. We really are. But we're also in business. You're going to get many more reorders for skincare than you are for makeup. In fact, the same gal I was talking to about the satin lips said she's had her makeup for 10, 20 years. I mean, I'm going to take it down my neck too. So really and truly, we really want to get them on the skincare. I bet you with Christina's reorders, which you'll hear about in a second. I bet most of them were skincare. Were they, Christina? Type it in the chat if you want to. What the heck? Usually don't put that on my eyes, but I'm going to. Now the moisture renewing gel mask we'll leave on. We don't have to leave it on for 20. In fact, what I might do is just end with this and tell you what I'm going to do once I take it off in 20 minutes. So we won't take it off. So you leave this on for 20 minutes. You can actually sleep in it, but I find that it's a little sticky on my pillow. And how much is this? 24. Okay. All right, let's go back to recognition while I'm letting this dry. Okay, so we talked about how important the bookings are, right? And yes, there's a list of all the products. It's at the beginning of the chat, Krista, very, very beginning. If you can see it, I put that, let me copy and paste it because maybe you didn't see it because you came on after I put it on. There we go. Okay. There you go. Okay, so yeah, this is really fun. Okay, I gotta tell you a story before we do any more recognition, which that'll be the end of our meeting. But anyway, I gotta tell you a story. Okay, so someone that's a good friend of mine, Martha Aguayo. So she's a rule follower and she reads everything, right? So she found out, or she knows from her training in Mary Kay, that you don't use microdermabrasion, skin revealing, and charcoal. You don't use exfoliant after exfoliant. So she's like, I am not going to do this Hydro Spa facial you came up with. And it wasn't me, by the way. This is done in spas and such. No, that breaks the rules. Anyway, it was months, probably 9 months, maybe even a year till she finally tried it. And she did all this stuff, right, that we're doing. Well, the next morning, her best friend came over and said, what is the deal with your face? And Martha said, I did a Hydro Spa facial yesterday. And the friend, honest to God, she goes, I want everything. Martha said, no, again, rule follower. No, you have to try it first. She goes, no, I want everything you used. It will make your skin just be amazing. You'll love it. Okay, and so will your clients, and it will get them on some extra products, and they won't have to go spend $250 on what we're doing here. Okay, they may spend that much initially, but they can continue to use these products over and over. All right, so let's see about the faces you did last week. Go ahead and put those in the chat. How many faces you did last week? 5 faces. Oh, Laura, that was your goal. You did 5 faces again. Kimberly won. Way to go. That's awesome. Nancy did 2. Woo-hoo! You know, expanding your customer base is just so important. That's how we build a business. Mildred did 5 faces. Way to go, Mildred. Woo! Yeah. Now, if you don't know how to put it in the chat, then you can go ahead and tell me. Now, so I know a couple of you had a debut, so if you don't know how to put that number of people into the chat, then you can just unmute yourself, because I know a couple of people had debuts. We have been doing bookings this week and last week, Tracy. Yeah, you have been busy, Tracy. She's going for that 700 order. Woohoo! She wants the domino set. Yeah. And the Great Start bonuses. I don't blame you guys. What do they get? I was talking with Krista about it. What is it? 200? Is it 271? Yeah, $271. Yeah. I know. They're so cute. Okay, well, Laura and Mildred, great job. Yay. Woo! You must be so proud of yourself, Laura, for doing it again. And you too, Mildred. Way to go. That was your goal. Okay, next, let's go ahead and find out about sales. I know what Christina's is. So she think some of you guys put your totals on Sunday. Thank you so much. I love getting those. So Laura had 223. Yay, Laura. Woohoo! Week after week. This is the most fun business. You know, one of the things I love about this business is just making friends. It helps me to purposely reach out and make new friends. Nancy had 135 with her 2 faces. Woohoo! Way to go. Is Nancy going to win the makeover contest? I know she wants to. I know she wants to. And Christina, is there anybody else? Okay, well, Christina. Woo! Oh, Mildred did 187. Good job, Mildred. And Tracy, I think, and Raina are working so hard, they don't even know their total, but it's close to 500. And Christina's is over 500. So it looks like we have 2 $500 babes. And Christina's was from reorders, you guys, reorders. Just keep in mind that this is a business and it takes a while to develop. And one of the things, if you stay the course, that you get later is reorders. If you stay the course, and I know you will. Oh, wow. Okay, so Krista's in there. And Bobby's in there. Okay, Bobby, I'm so proud of you. Okay, well, I guess we have a queen. We had some great sales. We had Tracy and Raina at almost 600. So over 500. Christina did 524 in reorders. Krista did 499. That was one order, by the way. She is yet to follow up on the rest of the guests at her debut. And then Bobby is our queen. Bobby, this is your crown here, girl. Congratulations, Bobby. Way to go. Bobby loves to train. She loves to make a difference in people's lives. And I bet you she'd love to get off of mute, maybe. Let's just see if she will. If she can't, that's okay. But maybe our queen can give us a little tip.
Mute.
Ah,
Okay.
there she is.
There I am. I'm learning.
So what's your tip today? We've gotten so many good ones from you already, Bobby. What you, I mean, you had a debut, but you followed up. You followed up. And one of the things, well, never mind. I'm not going to say what you said, but there was one really good tip. If you don't say it, I'm going to say it, as well as whatever you're going to say. How in the world did you take a debut and follow up with the people and get to $1,032? Tell us, please.
Well, during the day, really after the debut and after we talked, I went on and followed up with each one separately, and I thanked them for being with me. And I said, I love the product enough to share it with you, and it's grown so much in the past several years. And of course, I always reply, I've been with Mary Kay forever, and I am so impressed what is here now and what's come back. And I go over really, today I know you saw all of the wonderful things. I can give you my opinion, what I think you would like after knowing you or being with you, the problems you've encountered with different skin things with your skin. And I read to them what actually was everything that you shared. And I said, I know you like the gold package or the silver. How can I help you tonight? And what would really make a difference for your skin? And I won't sell you anything, but I'll tell you everything. And so I just went over personally with each one of them. And even if they're new, you reintroduce yourself, and what is the reason that you are sharing this with everyone is because everybody needs a pampering. Everybody needs something special to feel good. And you can count on Mary Kay making you feel good every day. So what is the one thing that you most saw that you think would be helpful for you? And I'll tell you, one of my customers said, well, you know what? I'll take the oh, she asked for the peel. She asked for moisturizer, and what was one other thing that she asked for? I could tell you right here. Got all the information. The thing is, ask, share, 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 and always make them feel special. Always make, everybody wants to feel special. Kathy, I hear your son is going to business and you're so excited for him. I remember that. How's he doing right now?
Mm-hmm.
I know you're excited about this and excited about, you know, how he's working, but I wanted to make sure that before we get into that, I remember, but I put notes by everybody's profile. That's why I have my profiles in a file cabinet, whether you do it on your phone, your computer, make them feel special. Let them know that it's not about the sale, it's about them. And when they feel special, you feel good about that. But just remember, let them do the talking. When they start talking and they start telling you their life story, y'all be better putting down notes and knowing. So the next time you said, hey, how's that how's your little first grader? I know she was very apprehensive about going to school. Did you get through it okay? Great. Well, I know you're such a busy lady, but I just want to take a few minutes. I wanted to follow up with you. It's so important to know that you're doing your product and you're getting the most benefit on it. And if you'd like, I would love to go online with you and I'll follow along with you to make sure that you're doing it the right way. And then I'll give my expert, you know, and I may or may not say, if you'd like to have a friend join you, I would love that. And I have a special gift for them and for you. I love touching as many lives as I can and playing with as many faces as I can. If not, maybe we can down the road when we get to your second appointment, I want to do color with you. I've got some great ideas. And I know you're not big on color, but how about if we enhance so that you look even more fabulous with minimal amount? Or I'll make it someone that loves, you know, glamour. Yep, I'm drama glamour. I know you love my makeup, so let's show you how you can do yours. Okay, I really want to know how. So I think the most important, Kathy, and everybody else that's listening, the most important thing is get to know them. Know who they are. Oh, that's a fabulous picture.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I like that. I love those colors. But get to know them. Get to know them. And when they do, they will develop trust in you. And they will say, well, whatever you think. So I did have someone, and I'll say this real quickly. She said, you know, I use Neutrogena. And I said, okay, I want to vomit, but that's okay. Well, we know each other enough to say that. But I said, all right, got to get you off that stuff. But I know you're very fussy. And she said, $30. I can get my cleanser at a drugstore. I said, you go right ahead and you keep calling and seeing who could do the next Botox treatment. So let's get off of that. And let's see how we can help you here. But again, you got to know someone well enough to be a nut. And
Yeah.
you know, you never know what's going on in someone's life right then. But you want to make sure if you could joke with them, I can. Someone else that came in as a guest, I will not until I get to know them. But how will you know how to work with them unless you know them? And you want them to get off the phone saying, oh my God, that was so funny. She's a nut. You want that because you don't want to be the old salesperson that is pushy and, well, you know, it's not all about the sale. It's about them. And when you realize that, you will change the way they feel because you never know what they're going through in a day. And a laugh and a girl-to-girl talk and fun about skincare and glamour. And one of this friend of mine said, well, you know, I'm not going to get that cleanser. I have one at the drugstore. I said, great. And how many times have you questioned that skincare and why are you still wanting to know why your lines are there? So I was with her tonight and I've been telling her she has a lot of lines on her upper lip and lower. She has very dry skin. So along comes my tube of, you know, my Volufill after we spent, a day hanging out and dinner that I had to make her and her husband. I said, all right, I want you to try this. I want you to dab it on. You don't want to spread and stretch your skin out. Just dab, 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 and all around here. I know this product works, but I looked over at her and I looked at it again. I said, oh my God, you better go check the bathroom. That stuff is great. I love it anyway, but I've never seen the results on someone with that deep of lines. And it was so cute. I said, oh my God, where's my camera? I have to take a picture of this. I said, I'll do it again. Because you didn't order this, you're to go back to the lines. But the next time you do, I'm going to take a picture of before and after. And she said, you know what? Why didn't you tell me about this? I said, I have. And now when you see the proof, you'll realize how it is. So I encourage everybody to have them try it. When you're one-on-one, say, let me just do something fun. I'm going to try something. Let's see if I'm as good as what I say I am. I want you to just put that on half of your face. Just the firming. Kathy, I used to do that and made such a huge, I used to do half a face.
Yeah, I remember
them-
that.
Do you remember that? I would
too.
have them cleanse one side and a cleanse. And I think I let them put moisturizer on. This one we did mask, cleanser, toner. Remember all those steps, all those things. We didn't have as many supplements. And when they were done and they looked up at the picture, when they looked at themselves in the mirror, it was clearly, she's like, oh my God, give me some more of that mask. I can't go out looking like this. And again, it's not just me talking, it's really working. So, I mean, that's the kind of thing. So tonight I sold another, obviously a Time-Wise filler, just because of that.
That's awesome.
But when you're confident and you use the product,
Yeah.
don't be afraid of using it all. See what works for you. And then some of the things, this would be perfect for Susie or Mary or whoever that may be. So that's why I like to sell, because I love the results. And it's always a good one. Anybody have any questions about that? Or, because I love to share.
Oh, that was perfect. And actually, I wore my love pin, which represents our area. And I was going to end with something about love, but you just did, which is some people call it trust-based selling. It's basically getting that rapport, caring about the person above the sale. That's what sells. And I never realized that there was a name to it, but I used to do it like you do it. And maybe you didn't know it's called trust-based selling. You do it naturally and you find out about the person. Yeah. And you, anyway, this was so perfect, you guys. Wasn't it a great evening? I hope that you go and treat yourself to a hydrofacial tonight or at least tomorrow and do some trust-based selling, but you got to get those appointments in order to do that. So I challenge you to do that. And let's see who can get the most bookings this week. Let's go ahead. Do you have the spinner wheel ready, Raina, or did you do that? Were you able to do that?
I don't know where it is on my mom's computer, so she must still have it on her phone. She hasn't switched it over yet.
Oh yeah, I've got it right here. So let's do a little wheel of names. I think, oops, this was somebody else. We're gonna make those go away. And we have Anna, and we've got say your name, Kimberly,
Abby.
Coral. Let's see here.
Emma.
Yeah,
Bobby.
of course, Bobby.
Vivian.
Vivian. Oops, Vivian.
Nancy.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Who's on that cell phone that we can't see the name? I can't see you guys at all, actually, now. I'm going from memory here.
Oh, also Christina.
Christina
And
and
Mildred.
actually 2 iPhones there. Okay, Krista and Mildred and Christina. Woohoo! Okay, and then there's 2 iPhones with us, I think, or maybe just one. No, it's just one iPhone. I'm not sure who that is. If they-
iPhone? That would be me, maybe?
Nope. Nope, Bobby. Is that your voice, Bobby?
That's my voice.
No, we've got somebody else over there, but let me
Okay.
ask unmute just in case she doesn't know. All right, well, let's go ahead. Well, guess what? Our 500 or $1,000 babes, in your case, Bobby, are already going to get a limited edition product. So congratulations to
Hey,
yeah, to Christina, Krista, and Bobby. All right, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's see. Woohoo! Laura, you always win. That's so great. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, you guys. Feel free to stay for the leadership part. So, Laura, you get two limited edition item. Oh, wait, no, you don't, because you weren't a $500 babe this week. You weren't. You did great, though. You did 5 faces. So awesome. Hi, Asia. I've got the,
I
I got-
forgot today was Monday. Sorry.
no,